Doing it right.
We're live. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us on our Saturday Night Live. If you're watching the playback, I'm going to add in now. Hit subscribe and thumbs up. Appreciate it. But to everyone who's live with us, Allison, I see you in the chat. I literally, your ears must be burning because I literally just was talking about you to Blake. I was like, my friend Allison, blah, 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 blah. I won't say what we were talking about, but it was all good stuff, I promise. Yeah. And we're missing Laura. She's going to be a few minutes late. And Tiffany is making some coffee, you know, as you do at 6 p.m.
Well, that's our mid-afternoon pick-me-up.
What'd you say?
Our mid-afternoon pick-me-up.
Yeah, I mean, what is 6 p.m. in shelter in place? It's irrelevant. So, hi, everybody. Hi, Amy or Ame. Not sure how you say that. Hi, Molly. Hi, Tori. Hi, Bill.
Hey,
Hello,
Kim.
everybody. Hi, Kim. Sorry.
Hey, Tori. Oh, my gosh.
Yay. All our friends are here. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. What's everybody up to in the chat? Let us know what you're doing.
Is anyone else in Southern California where it's literally 95 degrees?
It's been so hot in the last 10 minutes. I keep running out because the switch drops on our power.
Really?
What does that mean? Like the power goes out?
It's the what do you call it? The circuit board, whatever you call it, because we were boiling water and had AC at the same time.
The breaker.
Yeah.
Obviously, there you go, the breaker. Which
Steven!
Okay.
Oops. I'm just hitting buttons here. I'm just
Hey,
hitting buttons.
Fish. Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny.
Hey.
Hi, everyone. Oh, apparently, oops.
Oh, wow.
It's going fast. I'm trying to keep
what's
up.
happening?
Yeah. Kim is in the hotter part of LA County, which was technically is Riverside County. It is hot out there.
Amanda said it's 8 o'clock in Wisconsin and 50 degrees. Well, I'll send you like 15 degrees. Like we've got plenty of degrees.
Well, good. Yeah, we can give some up.
Yeah.
Tori made me a scrunchie with some of the fabric I sent her, so I'm really super excited to get that. Thank you.
That.
That's awesome. You know, yesterday I saw Hulu had Pinky and the Brain, and it made me think of you.
Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain.
Is that the cartoon?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, wait. I'm thinking Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, that one. That's a good one too. That's of our generation.
Yes, Tracy. Get them swimsuits listed.
Ooh, 43 with showers sounds like my type of state.
Ugh.
Yeah. Why are you in the Pacific North?
Yeah, probably.
Steven makes me feel so young by calling me a kid.
Kiddos. Steven's like a year older than me. Hello. Oh,
Hi.
So many people from everywhere. Ooh, somebody got a mask from Tori. That's awesome.
Those masks are awesome.
Hey, Lisette.
Hello, Lisette. Oh, we got Virginia. It's raining. Chicago. Oh, she's in Chicago. That's where 43 degrees is.
Okay.
Got it. 55 with also rain. I'm sorry. Today is actually nice. If you can kind of see out my window over there, there's like a little bit of sun, but that's like 60, maybe 60 degrees. I don't know.
Do you have Livalore blinds where you can just?
Yeah. So you can do them from the top or the bottom.
God, I love how silly that I know that.
I wish though, I think I paid too much when we first moved into our house because the lady just came around the neighborhood and was selling them to everybody. And I'm fairly certain I paid way more than I needed to, but you know, when you move in somewhere, you're like, I want blinds. Like this is really important to me because otherwise you feel when it's nighttime, you feel like you're on stage.
We agree because we'll go out, especially with this heat. We'll go out for a quick walk around just our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Literally a small block.
Yeah.
And at night, the people who have the stylish homes with no curtains,
they're
on display. I don't mean to look, but I can see the guy in his boxers, like going over to the kitchen. I'm like, I'm glad you're wearing boxers.
Oh, hi, Chrissy. Chrissy bought some activewear from me last night. We did a little mini QVC channel, and I showed her all my pieces. So I sent your stuff out today, Chrissy. Let's see.
Oh, wait, BT Dubs, Denali. You know how we were talking about the mail?
Yes.
So I know there was like delay.
Yeah.
Laura was supposed to get it, but it's not coming till next week. Mine, it was like, oh, it's in LA, but JK, it's going to be late.
That's so crazy. Like,
I know.
like, this is how crazy it is. So I did some reseller boxes this past week to anybody who doesn't know, but for instance, Laura bought some denim from me, and then Ryan of, what's his Instagram username? Ryan Sturfine?
Ryan Sturfine.
Yeah. So Ryan of Ryan and Jack. Oh, here's Laura. Hi, Laura.
Sorry.
No worries. I was just saying that you bought a denim box from me, and so did Ryan of Jack and Ryan. And I sent the boxes out on the same day, and Ryan got his stuff on like Tuesday, and your box still hasn't come. Ryan's in Iowa. You're in California. Like, yours should have gotten there. He has had his so long. He told me tonight that he's already sold an item from it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I even checked my tracking like a few hours ago, and it's still like, it says it's not even processed in Los Angeles yet. So I'm like, what the heck is
Where
going
is
on?
it? Where is it? Like, where does it say it is?
I want to say it was like one of the main shipping centers.
In my state or yours?
No, like in California.
Oh, okay. So at least it's in California.
Yeah. Often in California, it goes to Santa Fe Springs.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's
Yeah,
really
weird. Because other people, where do you live, Tracy? I'm curious. Just because, like, that's really strange. Like, that's interesting. Like, is it a California thing?
Well, mine went to Santa Clarita, and then Laura, literally right before you popped in here, I was saying it says that I'm supposed to be getting it today, Saturday, but it's like JK in the tracking. It's gonna come late.
It's so weird. And same with my Poshmark packages. They keep saying, or they don't post shipping until like 2 days later.
None of my Posh packages from the past 3 days have updated in the system at all. Even USPS system.
Our updates at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, like super late.
Hi, Liz. Yeah, that's weird because Tracy said she got her denim box and she's in Nebraska. So I wonder if it's like a California thing or a West Coast thing. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of weird.
That's so strange. Oh yay! See you at the bins, girl. Who said USPS is taking way longer to scan?
So I feel like they're skipping packages because there's so many. Like, I feel bad for USPS because there's so much going in now.
Yeah.
Like, my mail gets delivered at like 8 p.m. regularly now, which is like not fair to them.
8 p.m. Wow.
8 p.m.
Yeah, I'll see the trucks driving around that time.
Yeah.
And my building has like 2 mail deliveries at a time. Like, there's one truck that has like bigger packages and some mail, and then there's like the second person that has like your everyday mail.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, okay, so when I was in LA back in February, Tiffany and Hugh, you guys were telling me some crazy stories about USPS that they'll ditch packages.
Saving them. Yeah.
Yeah, that because there's without us really knowing it, but they track every piece of mail.
Yes. So the post office, like,
all the way to who carries it.
Especially if it's like first class stuff. Whenever you send out first class stuff, there's a company that tracks all the stuff to keep the post office on their game to make sure they're doing their job. And so there were stories of carriers who were hiding mail because they weren't delivering it on time. But they were getting. So there was this one story about a mail carrier who wasn't working as fast as he should have, I guess. And so he got all of his mail and gave it to a friend to store so it wouldn't lead back to him, but the friend died. And then authorities got to the house and found all the mail that he ditched and was able to trace it back to the original carrier.
Yeah, who got in trouble, yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, dude, I told you get rid of it. I was paying you to get rid of the mail, not store it in your garage.
Yeah.
Right. Way to get busted.
Wait, reselling Mommitude, that's nuts because I'm not sure where do you
live
city?
reselling with Mommitude? Let us know.
I ordered some things for my reselling business 2.5 weeks ago, not planned on coming till May. No shipping updates, no nothing. And Denali actually gave me a great reco. She's like, order it on eBay. 2 days. Took 2 days.
Wait, 2 days on eBay or 2 days from Amazon?
2 days on eBay. Amazon, everything. I can't get anything on Amazon.
Yeah, I've even stopped looking on Amazon.
Same.
Well, I will say with Amazon, I've been getting some of those messages that say that they won't be delivered for a couple weeks. I've placed the orders and then I'll get it in like 2 days. Yeah, and last weekend I ordered something at like 8 a.m. and it got there at like 4 p.m. the same day. So some stuff, I know it is freaky fast. I mean, I am in the homeland of Amazon. You know what I mean? I'm in Washington, but nonetheless, like some stuff, don't trust their shipping times always. Like, give it a shot. But eBay, I think ordering on eBay is better in some ways because you'll get feedback.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to get you our shipping coupon. Yeah. So feedback from that.
Yeah, I just used my shipping coupon. I unpacked my order today. That came actually pretty fast. So,
at least our eBay shipping comes from California.
Oh, it does? Is that where they're fulfilling it out of?
At least the one we get. I don't know if they have different, warehouses, but
yeah. Interesting. Somebody said if you live near a warehouse, that makes sense. And there probably is one near me. Tori said Old Navy is delayed 3 weeks.
Really?
I can be all of you. We just got package delivered this week. Ordered in December?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she didn't even know what it was because
oh my God.
about it.
Was it one of the things she showed in her haul video?
No, she didn't. It was a shoe rack, yeah.
Wow. This is good to know. If people are looking to order their free boxes from UPS, somebody, Amanda says it's going to be 3 weeks, or she got a notification saying that.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
I would just, to elaborate on that, in general, current circumstances or not, it always takes like multiple weeks. So order them ahead of time. So if you're running low or you think you're going to start to run low, order it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I jumped on the eBay coupon, and then yesterday I actually or 2 days ago I ordered the USPS material for the supplies.
Smart.
Yeah, Every Dollar Counts says she's been ordering on eBay a lot these days. Blake, you actually were telling us last night that Mercari's been good to you, right?
You guys, I'll do an unboxing on my video of the things I got, but I got everything for my reselling business and YouTube business, which is like nice to say now, for like no money. Like Mercari is like it's like a second eBay. It's got great stuff, great pricing. They have this cool feature called saved. eBay might have this saved searches. So I was looking for something very specific, but you can go in, hit that saved search, and it'll bring you to the current items. And it worked, and I got it, and boom, done.
Yeah, people are saying, Mercari is lit.
Yeah, sales, and buying.
Yep.
And do both.
We woke up to 2 Mercari sales today.
Yeah, save search. So you can do that on eBay also, which I think you mentioned, Blake, but that's a great way to do some sourcing on eBay as well. So if you know some like really niche hot brands of items that you think sell well, do a saved search on all of these platforms that allow it. So you can get notified and buy it at the lowest price when stuff becomes available. I wish Poshmark had that feature. I'm sure we all do. So,
and the,
go ahead.
Go ahead. 2 things to call out for people.
Yeah.
If you aren't on Poshmark, or if you are and you want to like tell your friends and refer them, right now, this just happened to me. Someone just signed up using my code and they got $15 to spend, which is like the most I've ever heard of. So that's good. And then Mercari, if you start selling, I think you get $5 or $10 once you list your first item right now to sell.
Sweet. Yeah, I got some sort of like notification from Mercari this morning. I don't know. It looked like it was some sort of incentivized listing challenge. Did you guys see that?
Yes. Yeah. So you can earn money by listing. So basically doing your job. And between 10 and 15 items, you get $5 to spend off of a certain amount of purchase. Yeah. And then it goes all the way up to $25 off a $100 purchase. So like that's actually like
that's pretty good. I wish Poshmark did that because they're always making those printables and doing challenges, But it'd be nice if there just was like everybody got rewarded for listing.
And there's no like activate offer. It's just do it.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Amy says, where can she get thermal labels for her thermal printer? Amazon, eBay. Poshmark.
Well, I ordered on Amazon and they got here quick for the Rollo, but they were the Rollo brand, but they were still very cheap, which is good. I mean, they were $20 or $500.
Yeah, and they don't seem to matter because I had my leftover Dymo labels, not Dymo brand, but like Dymo off-brand labels. I've been using them in my Rollo, and those
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I really like. I'm Team Rolo.
Yeah, I me too.
I don't know that it's dead, but you know, there's a lot of advertising for other brands at this particular moment. You'll probably see an ad for Mercari on this video.
Oh
True.
yeah.
That's
every time I open YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's been on everyone's video.
Mhm.
Mine, y'all's.
Really? Not
Oh,
with
yeah.
YouTube. Not with YouTube Red.
Whatever.
Is that the
Hey,
paid
man, I
one?
paid $9.99 for it.
Denali.
I pay money to not have to watch an ad. So, okay, all right. So, let's start with Tiff and Hugo. How have sales been this week for you guys? People are still getting their stimulus checks.
Yeah.
Were you stimulated this week?
We've been stimulated.
Well, not with our own checks, but yes.
Yeah. We've been getting that money from the government.
Very stimulated.
But the people who have are buying some of our things. And we shared with you guys our big sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, share with everyone else.
Well, so without that big sale,
I'll grab the thing.
yeah, we're happy that we got
Mercari woke up.
a variety of platforms because all combined, Mercari, Poshmark, and eBay,
Yeah.
every day has been a good day.
Mm-hmm.
So even when we had low eBay sales, that's when Mercari and Poshmark kicked in. But a few days ago, we got a big sale of $500 for a set of 35 millimeter slides.
So I don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh yeah, was it a plane?
Yeah.
That's
So-
so cool.
So we shared this with Denali, and she's gonna get her hands on some. But if you
Oh my gosh, what good money.
if you
200 slides for $500
Yeah, it was roughly 200-300 slides. I didn't even
in
count
a
them.
down economy?
yeah.
And to clarify, we have no idea whose pictures those are.
Yeah.
It's some random picture.
If you guys see any of these, so we found these at an estate sale over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And we had some of these lots listed, but no bites. And then we've been cleaning, so he just put all the slides
I had
together.
a bunch of them. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to put them all. And I'll tell you exactly which slides we sold. But we have in the big lot, I had slides that were families, literally just because remember, back in the day, nobody had iPhones. So the only way to get a picture is by you taking it. And then they would normally put it on a slide to keep it for family. So this person had family shots of them sit in the backyard hanging out. There was Yellowstone, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii pictures, like traveling pictures.
Yeah.
But the guy was a train enthusiast, so he actually had a ton of just train pictures that he took himself because he would travel to different cities just to go check out train stations and take pictures of trains. So I had a ton of trains that are no longer in circulation, like they don't work anymore.
Yeah.
So in the main lot, I had all them up for $2,100. I was like, let's give this a shot, $2,100. And this buyer saw one picture from them and said, hey, can I give you $20 for one of your slides? I was like, $20 for a slide? That sounds good. I was like, but then I told myself, I have to go dig through all the slides to find the one. I was like, can we do 10 for 100? And he was like, sure, we could do 10 for 100. I was like, all right, I'll go dig through slides for $100.
Yeah.
Then when I found them, I separated the pile that was all train slides. And then I took a picture of the 10. I was like, here's the top 10, but here's a picture of all the train slides I have. I was like, would you do 600 for all those? He was like, I'll do 500. I was like, yeah, I could manage.
So yeah. There's two things to that I think is really interesting. Because for one, those pictures are like non-existent on the internet, right? So it makes sense why people want to pay top dollar for it. And then here's another theory. What if we all started double dipping on this? Because there's stock photos that people pay for. What if you uploaded the photos, created like stock photos out of them, made money on that, and then sold them on eBay?
That's so true. That sounds like time and patience I don't have.
Really, I'll just take the 500, not the working.
So true. Wait, what else? Okay, so eBay, you had that nice $500 sale. What about Posh
Clothes are
Mercari,
Clothes
everything
are
else.
still flying through. Yeah. I mean, like on Mercari, we sold some plates, like Kate Spade plates.
Poshmark, we sold plates.
Oh, we sold plates on Poshmark. We sold plates on Mercari.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of clothes. People are still buying plenty of
Some
clothes.
J. Jill puffer jacket, a
Of
couple
free people dressed today. So Poshmark, we've been sending out offers. And I've been slashing the prices on a lot of our stuff. So that's probably what's helping.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Tori. I'm going to have to open the app so I can see my super sticker. What is it?
It's
Oh,
cute.
it's super cute.
It's a little fox that says hello.
Oh, thank you, Tori. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for my scrunchie. I don't know if you heard me say that, but like I'm literally so excited for my scrunchie that you made me. So thank you. Blake, how have you been stimulated this week?
I have been stimulated with my banana. I'm just kidding.
I saw that you said your banana was a mood.
Yeah, I was like, well, I've got 3 more. So.
Okay. Eat them all.
Eat them all right now.
Yeah.
No, so I got my personal stimulus like ages ago, but in terms of my sales, this was kind of like a slow week. I haven't had a week this slow even since like over the holidays in like a long time. I still had a handful of sales. I had my first 2 sales on Mercari, so that's great. And then I had about 5 sales on Poshmark, but it's a low number these days. It's usually right like around 10, but 10 could be up $500 worth, but this week it was really maybe like under 200, but sales nonetheless.
Yep.
And I just came into some inventory, which you guys will be seeing in some videos coming soon. So I'm working on getting all that photographed, listed. Also not rushing to do that because, I'm not trying to like have it all and then like have it all listed and then be like, okay, now what?
Right.
So.
And then I think this is like a follow-up on last week, but in the past week, is it this past week you released your new card? Or was that 2 weeks ago?
Oh my God. Wait, I have them too.
Yeah.
So it was a follow-up from last week. I think I put it out the next day. I've got, let me get the prop. Hold on.
Yeah. Show us.
It's right here.
Is that product?
Talking another stimulus check coming, 2 Gs. Great. I'm excited to collect on everybody's 2 Gs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So even though we haven't gotten our checks, we're happy everyone's spending theirs.
Amen.
Oh, that 2K check though, it's to give every household in the US $2K a month.
Ooh,
That's awesome.
Nice.
Great.
This is my reseller box, by the way. I've got my reseller shipping labels, my mail, my thank you stickers.
So organized.
Yeah, for real.
So we have some versions of my thank you note cards.
Ooh, that
for
was so
Cinco
cute.
de Mayo. Get your margaritas.
I love the
Denali.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know I don't have one today.
this is not yet on the website, but then we have just thank you. Simple, a little more simple.
Cute. Where'd you get them printed? Did you print them yourself? Or?
These are printed. I printed these ones in my own home on index cards. And look at how vibrant and great it came out. So
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks very profesh.
So thank
Do you
you
have
for the
laser or inkjet?
inkjet.
That'll be in next week's chat. He'll follow up.
Yeah.
But then I've got they came out great with the rainbow too.
Oh, I love the rainbow.
I like
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
cute.
I used to get them printed at Staples because that's also cheap, but I had these cards that came out good. So.
Okay. Oh, Chrissy said second stimulus is only for business, hospital, states. Great. We are all businesses.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to be stimulated. Laura, your parents are watching. How have you been stimulated this week?
I wonder if my parents are watching. I don't know. Did they tell you?
Oh yeah, they messaged us.
Yeah, your mom DM'd us.
I was FaceTiming with your dad. It was cool.
These days, it wouldn't surprise me. My sales were awful this week. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty rough. Yeah, I don't know if it was just because the vintage, like people just aren't buying vintage right now, which honestly makes sense. But yeah, it was pretty hard. But the end of the week, I saw my first sale on Etsy in like over a month. So that was nice to see. And then actually this weekend, like the last 3 days, I'd say sales have been picking up a little bit. So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Sales have been good for me this past week. Yesterday was my best day of the week. It was exciting. I'm listing more. So, it's always that correlation, right? If you have stuff to list, you're going to start to see a boost in your sales. So I don't know. I definitely have been, what is it?
Thanks to the new order.
Yay! Who bought it? Let us know in the chat who just placed an order with Blake.
Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. That's so
Where you at, Jennifer?
Oh, she got the rainbow one. She got the rainbow one.
Yeah, I know that it sounds like for eBay, just talking with other sellers, it sounds like it's been a wave. Like there's some eBay sellers who I know who this past week hasn't been great for them, and this week was a little bit better for me. So I think it's hitting in waves for people, but let me know in the chat if you guys think otherwise. Oh, here we go. Somebody said, I bought the thank you cards and found a brand new pack of it. Oh, fabulous.
Love it. Perfect.
That is exciting. Laura, here's a suggestion. Not sure if you've done that already.
Very true. Thank you, Brittany. I definitely need to. In fact, every day I'm always like, I'm going to start a sale on all my platforms, and then I just forget to do it.
Well, I always put sales up on eBay. And then Poshmark has the bundle, but I always forget to get, by the time I get to Etsy, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Hugo, you talk about Mercari though, your little tip for Mercari promotions.
Oh yeah. So, and the hard part is you can only do it on the app, which mainly everyone uses the app, but on Mercari, you can send out offers, which in Mercari terminology is called promotions or promote the item. But my suggestion, because you always have, like, if you promote today, you have to wait 3 days before you can promote again. But after those 3 days, your next offer has to be lower than your previous offer, right? Because they want you to keep dropping the price to get to the price to sell. Now, if you have one like on the item and you send an offer, and then you get somebody else that likes it 3 days later and you send an offer, it's going to have to be lower than the first offer. So what I do is I make sure that items have at least 3 likers, so there's a better chance.
Yeah.
And then I'll send an offer to at least 3 likers so that I don't have to keep dropping the price every time I get a like.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So there's that. But also what I do is to get the max amount. It's kind of, I don't know, Blake understood what I said. But what I do is if I have an item for $30, I will put out a promotion for $29, and then the system will tell me, no, you have to give at least this discount. So
then you're not dropping the price lower than the website
would even.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like if I went in and did my own math, and I just went like, oh yeah, it's 30, I'll drop it down to 25. But technically, I could have offered 27.
Oh, huh.
So it's just another way that I try to avoid losing a couple bucks because we offer free shipping, so a couple bucks is shipping.
Yeah, same. I think most of us probably offer free shipping here on Mercari just because buyers expect it there.
All free shipping.
Yep. Yeah. Blake answered this one, but I like Vendu. I know Blake likes Vendu, but I mean, there's options. We don't want to just because we use it doesn't mean that there's not other things. There is List Perfectly, so that's an option. It's just it's a matter of preference, like which sort of user interface you prefer. I've tried both, and for me, I prefer the Vendu one. So
same.
Yeah, it's just an easier interface for me. Hi,
Lori.
Lori.
Hey,
Lori's here.
Lori's here, yeah, from Boston.
Boston. Lori's Boston found. All right. Okay. Sorry. I was just trying to read the comments for a second. I didn't plan enough ahead to be like, is there a game that we could do? Or like, I didn't write anything down. At best, I was like, I have this game, but I don't even know if we could do something with it. This?
Yes.
I don't know what we could do with it though. Like, and this is the funny part. Just like you four are like 4 of my favorite things from Los Angeles. This came from the Los Angeles bins.
Did it really?
It came all the way home with me because I was like, I want this game. Like whenever I go to the bins, I don't know if you guys do this at all, but sometimes there's just something fun there and you're like, I want this tchotchke, or I want this like little weird thing. Do you ever do that, Laura?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's just like, this is coming home with me today. It's not for resale. So anyways, I don't know. There's like funny pictures. And then like, I don't know. It's like, I guess I could ask you guys like what would be the meme for this, but like, here's an example.
We could try to all together create reseller memes.
Create a meme, and then I could just draw a card also to see what a good one would be. Okay, should we try?
Yeah. Give it a whirl.
Okay, there's some really funny ones in here. There's like ones that we'd all recognize. This one feels appropriate if you've watched the news today. So have you guys heard that like people are theorizing that he's not alive anymore?
I haven't.
He's in a vegetative state.
Yeah, there was like news last week that he was not doing well in the hospital, and then today there was a Chinese news press release that he has since passed.
Oh.
I mean, I don't feel bad.
Yeah. What is it?
Maybe I should just draw funny ones. I don't know. Maybe that's. I don't know. Do you guys have something better than that?
Well, I don't know if it gets better than that. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Ready? It's when you check your bank account for your stimulus check and it's not there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like everybody this past week. Okay, what about
today?
I should probably stay away from politics, but these
They're
are
all
just like at the
politicians.
top. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to find like a funny one down here. Anybody
I'm trying to think of something.
That would be like when you get a low ball, like you get a $10 offer on a
$100 item. That's so good. When you go with almond milk over regular milk and feel healthy.
Very accurate. Or these days, oat milk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love a good oat milk.
Oh my gosh. Gosh, there's some cards I can't hold up because if you read it out loud, it's going to be so inappropriate.
Oh my God, wait, Christy's response.
What?
When you get a lowball offer on Poshmark and it sells for full, and they say it sells for full on eBay.
Yeah, that's always a favorite.
Oh, that's funny. Here's another one.
When the teacher thinks you're not listening, so they ask you a question.
Okay, that one's funny. Let's see. What about
I remember that. Just the picture alone.
Oh.
Oh my God, Bill. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hide it on your resume about being an Excel.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's just me and all my modeling photos. Like that's
Are you gonna post a picture of you in a beautiful vintage outfit?
Yep.
When you're ready for summer, but you can't leave your house. That's funny.
Yeah.
When his roommate says, "Oh, you must be the girl he's always FaceTiming with, but you have an Android."
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry.
I'm dying. Wait, when they say Chrissy's, yeah. When they say
Okay, let's see what else I
Wait,
got.
have you seen the memes where it's like the people hooked up with tape and like iPhone cords to their arms, and it's like a jug of Lysol with like a drink with a straw?
We thought there's the Spanish
the
memes.
Latino version.
It's fabuloso.
Yeah. So you see the girl sitting there, and it's like that bright purple fabuloso.
The only kind of fabuloso.
Yeah, I saw one of like a dude on TikTok, and he was like sipping out of a Lysol. He put a straw into it. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, when that stimulus check finally comes in.
Yes.
Or how much money all the grandparents are saving by not making treats to all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Or us when we can go back to the bins finally.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, that should be a stack full of clothes then.
Yeah, I'm
what's
trying to
another
find a
one?
good one, but there's no good ones down here.
A quote. Oh, when you finally listen to resellers telling you to post your listing on more than one platform.
Yeah. When you finally decide to go multi-platform.
Oh, hey, here you go. I don't know if this is appropriate for it, but
When you that feeling, that fresh
in the
feeling.
world.
that fresh feeling, that is the best. Let's see.
Stimuloso.
Stimuloso.
Oh wait, I think that's is James. That's James, right?
I don't know. That's a great one, though.
Stimuloso. Stimuloso.
After somebody in the is born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one.
But then again, they sell heated seats.
When you eat the peanut butter. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, this is like everybody who's on my podcast says this.
Tiff still says that when I'm editing videos that we film. She's
Yeah.
like, do you have to play that out loud? I was like, I'm trying to make sure I sync up the pictures. Why is the volume so high?
Oh, that's Jennifer. Oh my god.
Let's see. What else do we got?
Tori,
What'd you say?
when even she knows Carol Baskin killed her husband.
So good.
Oh, how about this one? This is one of my favorite ones.
Oh, the disappearing kid.
Disappearing guy.
Everyone stimulus check 2 days after they receive it.
Right?
So,
Blind date and then wearing a fedora.
Accurate.
Bye.
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 Let's see.
see, it doesn't matter what I wear. I can't wear hats.
This is why I wear gloves, Laura.
I was gonna say but you wear gloves, so
I don't know.
Laura saw me doing my dishes. I wear gloves. Hit the thumbs up button if you wear gloves.
Buttons if you don't.
Oh my gosh, I love this one. Do you guys, know this one?
Yeah.
I don't know for that one. Let's see.
Resellers watching the tea spill on Insta stories.
Yeah.
when you see someone not qualified to give advice, giving advice.
Oh my god, wait, I don't want to be shady, but I kind of want to say something that's a little shady.
Say it. Bring the shade.
When Poshmark tells you to start shopping Coach as a wholesale brand.
Oh, look at today.
We all saw that today, right?
Yes, I saw that. What? Oh, is it wholesale?
They're saying
Oh,
shop
I
in
read
the
it
wholesale.
wrong.
I
Yeah.
said to go check out the wholesale market for Coach.
Oh, I reposted that. I should take it down. I thought they were just telling us to sell it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Pro tip.
Mm-mm. Go check out the wholesale market for Coach.
Yeah.
Oh.
I disagree.
Yeah. You try a risky new fashion trend and the streets love it.
You know what? The one about oh my god, you already posted it. I can't remember. I lost it. It's so
What
hard.
was it? Let's
can't
see.
remember.
What about? There's so many good ones in here. I'm trying to think. I just saw David After Dennis. You remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Mm. Is this this is a cartoon?
Oh, it's just like this frog character.
or they give you a dime, like an actual coin dime.
Yes.
That was such a no offense. That's such a grandma thing.
Mm-hmm.
When your grandpa calls you a sexy young lady.
Oh, God, when they told me that.
Tiffany, here you go. That one's for you.
When you accidentally said, oh my God, yesterday. They stepped on one of their tails, I think.
Yeah. Thinking.
Oh my gosh. I love this one too. Like, what's this from originally, you know?
Oh, the original. I mean, that look.
This is also like someone sold this photo to this company.
Yeah.
Hugo did it.
I love that one. Yeah.
Or like when someone FaceTimes without even letting you know. Denali.
Good morning.
Me.
I can't relate.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh.
Yep. That one's true.
Because of that, someone could be very pregnant, and I will not say anything. Like,
Yeah, you're never supposed to say anything.
nope. Like, there was this one girl I ran into years ago that she went to our middle school. She was very pregnant. I was not acknowledging it. I was like, oh wow, it's been a long.
Like about to pop.
Yeah, and I was like,
you look great.
it's been a while. What have you been up to? She's like, well, just getting ready for what?
Right.
The holidays? Well, no,
Yeah, what would that be? I'm trying to think of like a reseller one. When somebody says, I don't know.
when somebody finds a new bolo, but they blast it on the internet.
What came to my mind is when Poshmark says they're going to start doing mystery boxes.
Yeah, so Margot was asking if someone showed the mystery box yet, and everybody's saying that someone.
I watched the unboxing. Did you guys?
How was it?
Someone got it?
Who?
Yeah,
who
I
got
heard
it?
somebody got one.
12. She did an unboxing on IG, and I think she got 5 or 6 items. 2 of them I can't even repeat the brand because it was like no name brand. Another one was Playone.
Yeah, Playone. Yeah.
Cleone.
Oh yeah.
She got a surplus top from them. And then that's the only thing I can remember.
Wait,
Like,
what's her handle?
Taylor and 12.
Taylor and 12.
Yeah, you guys could see her stories before it goes away.
Yeah, I did hear.
She'll make $11 back.
Yeah, like she said, will I make my money back? Probably. Would I have thrifted anything that is in this box?
No.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, new it tags Laura Scott.
What's that?
Laura Scott is that brand that they sell at Macy's, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a lower end.
So yeah, I mean, it's like all the stuff we would never pick up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're listing all the stuff we would pick up.
Interesting.
On the phone with eBay customer service.
No, that would be on everyone as soon as Poshmark allows phone calls.
Yes.
It'd be like a buyer has to fix their payment process. What's going on?
Your dentist asks if you floss daily. Yeah, I'm like me calling Poshmark customer service. Oh wait, just kidding.
Yeah. One day they will. They're gonna eventually have to get phone access, and it's gonna be that.
I mean, how about this? This one's sad. I don't know if it's relevant for this. These cards are just hilarious.
Were you a kid in Stuart Little's orphanage and someone picked the milk over you?
That's tough.
Oh my gosh, these are so funny.
Bill said me trying to get a refund on a flight.
Impossible.
So isn't everyone supposed to get a refund on a flight? Like they're not allowed to just give you credit?
It's only if the flight is canceled.
Oh, okay.
Which people, when this was all going down, there was never mention of a full refund until they made that. But the flight has to be canceled.
Okay.
I
That
like
feeling
that.
when you wake up to sales.
Yes.
A full price sale.
Yeah,
Full price sale.
A full price GSP eBay sale.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god.
Vero, keep your cable because having all those separate things will just add up to a cable package. So just price it out.
My weird reseller.
More like
The
just
weird reseller said, "This is us when Goodwill opens again on Christmas." You might be right.
Here we go. I did Obama, so it's only appropriate.
He looks so much thinner there.
Right? And like not
That's
so
orange.
orange.
Was this
I like how we're all quiet.
Yeah, I know. It's like got real quiet in this chat.
Well, no, I'm just wondering how long that was.
Probably during the election.
Yeah.
It's like a debate or something.
When people take the Lysol thing seriously.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my god. What are people saying? Anybody have one? Oh,
Cheetos.
Lori says next.
Tori feeling smug after curing Corona with Clorox.
Yes, exactly.
Wait. When you were the oh my god.
I've had some that I've been proud of.
When the CDC has to put out a memo not to drink bleach.
Oh my god, Bill, bleach Cheetos.
Did you guys ever watch that show? Was it Addiction?
Yeah,
My Strange Addiction?
My stranger, yeah.
Do you remember the lady who drank bleach?
No.
She would take sips of bleach every day because she thought she was cleaning herself. Like she felt dirty, so she would take sips of bleach.
and she would shower in bleach.
Did she die during the filming?
No, she's like, I slowly developed a threshold. I was like, how did you find your threshold? Did you get really sick? And you're like, all right, I can only have 4 tablespoons apparently.
Yeah. Wow.
But there's some weird addictions.
Oh, Kim said there's a lady who ate her mattress.
Yes, I remember that one.
No, that's the kid watching the lady eat her mattress.
Oh my god. When your mom adds you on Snapchat.
Oh my god.
I used to play around with Snapchat so much more, but since I put most of my stuff that I do on our Instagram, I fell off of Snapchat. I'll go in there and my cousin sent me a Snapchat and I'll answer like, oh, how was that dinner? He's like, dude, that was 3 weeks ago.
All right. Okay. Let's be done with that. That was fun. Thanks for indulging me, guys. I've never played with them before other than I just sit and look at them because they're funny.
Wait, was this your TikTok before TikTok? Were you laid in bed just pulling out cards?
It was between that and reading chapters or pages from the Stuff White People Like book.
Oh, I remember that.
Like
Those books are so funny.
Like everyone you posted, I was like,
oh my gosh. One of the Stuff White People Like is, I think it's like going to Asian restaurants and being the only white person there. White people love that because it makes them feel, like they're very...
Yeah, like you found a true restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. Vero said, can we talk about the important question, like what's everyone drinking tonight? What is everyone drinking?
Yo, it's lit up here. I got my protein drink.
Oh,
and I got my alcoholic-free water.
I know. I did water tonight because you guys always do water, and I was like, okay,
water for me.
We got Lagavulin tonight.
Oh. Laga what? Lagavulin?
16 years. The drink of choice of Ron Swanson.
From Parks and Rec.
You know that's coming back for a 1-episode thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be filmed like
from their homes.
Everyone from their homes.
It's just going to, it's going to be like.
How do they do that?
It's probably
iPhone or something.
Like reading scripts.
Yeah.
And stage in their homes. Like something related. I'm sure it's going to be something related to being quarantined at home.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm reading. We've got whatever this is.
Ooh.
I don't know my drinks.
Culver's malt. I've never heard of that.
Vero, that's my daily drink.
Ooh, yeah.
Which one?
Cold brew with protein shake.
I do one of these with have a cup of cold brew and or full cup.
Red wine.
I'll be honest, full cup. I have like 2 to 3 cups a day.
Ooh, that sounds refreshing.
What the heck? Beer Peeps, Diet Pepsi, Shot Foxborough.
It's like drinking wood.
It smells like
Burnt
okay.
wood.
It smells like if you took a torch to the inside of an old leather shoe and left a couple of pieces of cedar in it. Roasting.
You're really selling it.
What is that? What is Tori drinking? What's Rioja Tempranillo?
Tempranillo. It sounds like it's like a blue drink or something.
No, that sounds more like a Harry Potter spell.
Well, she said she was drinking wine. So is that the name of the wine?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. You're right.
Ooh.
I know watching Harry Potter. Keep your ear out. You'll hear one of them drop that. Ooh.
Kombucha.
Yeah, we also have coffee.
Oh, Angry Owl. Okay, funny that your name is Angry because I'm going to tell you. Have you ever had an Angry Balls drink? Stay with me.
Okay.
It's when you do when you have Angry Orchard cider and you do a shot of Fireball inside the cider and like mix it all up. It's called an Angry Balls.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right.
I never really knew it. And we went to one hipster bar in LA and they called them boiler room drink something. Basically, it was like a shot of whiskey with your beer.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, I'm just here. You can have the beer. I'm going to drink the whiskey. Ginger beer.
Boilermaker? What's that?
What's
is that
that?
the beer?
That's the name of a 5K race where I'm from.
Really? Boilermaker? Oh, yeah. Boils?
Boils.
Like you get a boil on your feet? Is that why? Running?
Maybe.
I never thought of that.
No, that would have been
That's what I
VOY.
was talking about is what he said.
Oh.
I promise. It's so good, Angry. 100%.
Okay, so let's talk about this next week. I know it's like everything feels like same-ish, different day. Does anyone have any plans to make it a little more interesting or different this week? Blake, you go first because you're nodding.
Yes. I have some inventory. I finally have inventory, fresh inventory. Yes. So I am like back to photographing, listing, cross-listing, unboxing videos, YouTube. Like it's, we finally have stuff to put out to the world again.
Yay. That's exciting.
Yeah.
What about you, Laura? Oh, sorry, Hugo.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't really have anything.
Yeah, you do, Laura.
I do have a couple boxes. I got Margot was awesome, and she sent me a box of vintage inventory that I'm really excited about. She goes to a lot of the state sales. She is, yeah.
Yay,
she actually
Margot.
commented. Yeah.
Yes, Margot, I sure did.
Margot, Laura showed us that black fringe jacket, which was amazing.
Love. It's so cute.
So good. There's like a huge part of me that's like, I just want to keep everything for myself.
Okay, so are you?
I'm gonna have to do a styling video out of it, so there'll definitely be a YouTube video of the making.
Sweet.
Angry Owl. Yes, I got a bunch of smaller size stuff. A bunch. I think I might do an Instagram haul because I got so much stuff.
Sweet. Oh yeah, you got that stuff out of the trash can too.
Dumpster diving, the new way to source.
Yes. Okay, what about you, Tiffany Hugo? Tugo.
Coco Rico.
We are renovating our garage space.
I mean, a little bit, not a big renovation in the house, but we're doing different things around the house to help prep for outdoor space living too, so we can hang out in the sun.
Yeah, but we're going to prep our garage for more inventory because we're going to look into liquidation and join the party.
Yeah.
The pallet party.
The pallet party. That's awesome.
With that in mind, we need more space. And right now, our garage and inventory boxes look pretty much maxed out. But by maneuvering the shelves and switching shelves around, we'll be able to create a lot more space.
Like 20 more boxes will fit. of inventory. So.
Yeah.
In the garage, you think?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's just by switching the shelves, because the shelves allow for a certain amount of buckets.
Yeah,
But
so
then,
I'm excited for that.
how many items about fit in the bin?
Like 20 to 30, depending.
So that's a good amount of space.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Denali, what about you?
This past week, I ordered 2 more pallets. So I'm hoping one of them arrives this week. That'd be really nice. And then the other one, I'm fairly certain won't arrive for like probably another week and a half or longer. So it's good. They'll be spaced out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't all in one shot.
When do you know to expect it? Like 30 minutes before on some random day, or do you get like?
They do. So it's like the shipping company makes contact with you. First, I got contacted through email, just saying like, hey, they wanted to reach out to me. And then the second contact came the day before, and they were like, hey, we're going to come and we're just confirming your address. And they said, do you want the driver to call you when he's an hour out? I said, yes, please. And then he called me the next day when he was 15 minutes out, which was fine. I just had to hop in the shower really quickly. But then, the delivery was pretty seamless. I was a little bit stressed about it, but it was pretty simple. So, but yeah. So hopefully I can. Pardon?
Like that pallet that you had, how long did it take you to process it?
To get everything out of the box, and just to bring it into my house, probably took me like 4 hours, because I tried to get off security tags when I was outside. There wasn't a ton, but there was some on there. And then it's just labor intensive, because you're just reaching into this bin over and over again. And I really I separated it into a couple different piles. I tried to look at flaws. You know what I mean? I wanted to do as much as I could outside.
Yeah, you want to filter it.
And because I got a lot of denim, it was really heavy, right? Because it's denim, and then taking it up to the second floor of my home. So, first world problems, it was tiring. So, but I mean, it basically was a whole day. Now I've actually started photographing the inventory. So that's what I'm going to be spending my time with this next week. Is I'd like to have all of it photographed, like everything that I still have, and list it, because it's selling.
And you're still working with your VA, right? So she's going to be doing the listing part.
Yeah, so I started already giving her more consistent work. So yeah, she's been working every night, which is awesome. That's why I've just had more stuff to list, which has been really great, and probably why my sales were up.
And have you already started selling pieces from the pallet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have. Yep, I sold 2. Well, technically 4, because Chrissy bought some stuff. But I just started listing it about 2 days ago. So,
for people that don't know about pallets, Denali, who is responsible for all of the waste, like the hangers and the box and the pallet, like the actual wood pallet?
Me. So you, the buyer. So the hangers, I tried giving them away on OfferUp. And I think I may have told you guys, I got this weird message from this dude he DM'd me, and he was like, what did he say to me? He was like, oh yeah, I'll take them. You can drop them off at my house. And it was like 400 hangers. And I was like, no, like this is free. Like you can come pick them up. And I essentially wrote that back to him, and he ignored it. And he was like, yeah, here's my address. Just throw it over the fence.
Didn't he say you need
Stay
to humble?
Yeah. So when I said to him, I go, no, you're not understanding. Like, these are free. I'm not going to deliver these. And I said, you're more than welcome. Like, you can come pick them up, but I'm not delivering them. And he was like, stay humble, bro. And I was like, huh?
So, but eventually someone came and picked him up, I'm assuming?
No, I had to throw them in the trash. Unfortunately. I'm sorry. That's not the most eco-friendly response, but it's just the truth.
Better in the trash than like just left out front or something, though.
That's the thing is it was sitting out in front of my house. And if I could have in normal circumstances, like taken it to a Goodwill to drop off or something, or I don't know, like my thrift store down the road, I have a charity thrift store down the road from me. Like I would have done it, but I needed to break it down because it was like a major eyesore.
Yeah,
and so huge. By me break it down, I mean my husband did. So thank you to him. But yeah,
it's cool for people who like or have people who like tools, there's a lot of pallet projects out there.
Mhm.
So if you're stuck with a pallet, it sounds like it's annoying, but there's projects like on Pinterest, how to make planters out of it. People make like
Bed frames.
Full beds, yeah.
full
Yeah.
bed frames, shelving, indoor, outdoor. I will say though, if you create things out of a pallet and bring it in your home, maybe not so much, because that wood has been, you don't know where that wood was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know some people who've received pallets. They're not always wood. So I know somebody who received a pallet and theirs was like this big plastic board, like a huge plastic board. Like I don't even know how you're gonna break that down. At least wood, you can like
Chop it or whatever.
hit it and break it down. But imagine essentially the same size as a wood pallet, but it's just thick plastic.
Shopbox Burrow said market them to people doing children's consignment sales.
Well, so that's what I was hoping that somebody would have bit that way, because like in normal circumstances, I think somebody would have. But I'm on those consignment sale lists, and all the local consignment sales have been canceled.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was hoping somebody would have, because back in the day I used to do those also. Sorry, just real quick. Chrissy asked me, when it's lifted, will I go back to have an office? As much as I love saving $600 a month, I really think I would like to go back to having an office and
separate the space.
Yeah, separate the space, have my space back again. And then, if pallets and liquidation becomes kind of how I do my business from now on, it would be nice to be somewhere else and have all this crap. So,
because over there where you were on a second floor, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. And they do have like ground floor units that have like roll up doors that I would love to have had one of those, but they do cost more and they rarely become available.
Well,
I did
this.
Maybe.
It might be available.
Here's the thing. They have like 5 units available right now that they've been advertising, but they haven't changed the prices. Mine being one of them. So yeah. So I don't know about this. Do you guys know, can you recycle plastic hangers?
Mm-hmm. We can.
In LA you can. So it's hard. In LA, and Pasadena has the same thing. They don't trust the citizens to recycle 100% well. So you recycle what you think is mostly recyclable, and then they process the recyclables and divide in the plants. So I mean, if plastic stuff, we throw plastic and recycling like that, and especially if it has a little triangle on it,
Yeah. What did it say? There are people who take and collect them and sell them back to a company. That's cool. I mean, I thought for a hot minute when I was taking off those security tags, I was like, oh, I don't want to throw these in the trash. I bet they're worth something. And then I went on eBay and like, you can resell the security tags. But I was like, Denali, you think you have all the time in the world. You don't have time for security tags. So
maybe if your palette was smaller, it would make sense.
I like that. You'll end up with a whole palette and you're like, you have all this great denim and you go to like, yeah, but I can get $15 for security tags.
Oh, no. I'm like, down to the last bone, we will take this apart. I mean, and in a perfect world, even all the parts of the palette, I would have tried to probably get rid of, in some way. Like you were saying, like the wood part and the plastic hanger, like all that stuff. But yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, New York, you can do that with the plastic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I like it. At least here, the
recycling people will take it.
Yeah, and they split it up.
Yeah. What else? What else we got, guys? Laura, what do you got to tell us? Laura, talk to us about your super amazing mayor of Las Vegas.
Oh my God.
To anyone who doesn't know about the mayor of Las Vegas, do tell us.
Oh man, my mom sent me that video right away. She's like, "You got to see this."
I was like,
and
25 minutes long.
Yeah, but it'll suck you in. You'll watch every minute of it and be like,
I watched the whole thing.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. All I can say is the Goodmans have been in power for a really long time, and it's pretty crazy to me that that's how it's been.
Who is she? So they're like a wealthy family or something?
So Oscar Goodman was a lawyer for mob bosses, like back in the day. Like he like ran Vegas back in the mob days. And then he was voted into office as a mayor, like back in, I was probably in like high school, I think, when he came into office. And then his wife like ran right after his time was done. So they've just been like, for as long as I've known, the Goodmans have been the mayor.
Like a little empire, whatever.
But basically, quick recap for the people who don't want to watch this or want to watch that video. Ultimately, what you need to know, the key points were, this woman thinks it's not her job to help put plans in place for protecting people to return back to work at the casinos, etc. That's apparently their job. You know, she's not a part of that. And basically that statement was said for like every situation in how we should return to work and how you want to get people back. And
saying it's not my job.
It's not my job.
Is that
We've gotten over illnesses before. This is nothing.
And she listed like every like she even talked about what was it, Ebola. She was like, we've even gotten over Ebola. It's been here. And Anderson was like,
you know, Anderson was like, he could not get
on the casino floor.
Anderson also could not. I mean, I was also in shock. Could not get over the fact that this woman was like, yeah, let's open everything back up. Everyone else will figure out how to run their operations. And then Cooper was like, so you want to open up Vegas and have everyone come and then like take this back with them if they do get sick to everywhere in the world? No.
The best one was when she was talking about the control group. She wanted to be the part of the control group, and Anderson was like, you sure that's a good idea? And she was like, well, no, you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that I wanted to be a control group. I said that I volunteered to be a control group. Typhoid Mary. That was another. Yeah, she kept talking about that.
I can't. Well, and she kept saying we have 2.3 million Americans out of work. Like, we get it. Come to LA where there's millions out of work. You know, like we get it. Going to.
Oh, Lori. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. So when's California opening up?
It's not.
Like, now we're going on another month, aren't we?
Isn't it June now? Yeah. Didn't they announce June?
I think our mayor announced June 1st. And then our mayor today just put out an announcement right now with this new heat wave where we're experiencing the devil's armpits. Stay inside, stay home. Stay home, because he said that if you stay home this weekend during this heat wave, the orders might be lifted sooner. But I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
and I don't know how many people are actually going to listen.
I don't know the side, like if it's true or not, but they were hoping and saying that the heat will help slow down everything. So we got a heavy heat wave coming to LA. So the idea there is like, okay, seriously, don't go to the parks and beach right now.
Mm-hmm.
Go home.
Yeah,
and it might be even better for us.
You can't really go to any parks or beaches, by the way.
Apparently, Kim says the OC beaches are open.
What?
Just as you were saying that comment.
The OC is open.
I love it. Great timing, Denali.
They were the ones with the biggest protests, too.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, I ask you guys because whatever California does is what my state will do as well. So
you guys were heavily impacted before we were, yet you guys are following our lead now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because, you know, you have a larger population of people, you know, and then for us, right, because like the virus doesn't do as well in heat, and we don't have the heat. So that's part of the problem. We'll have it in a few months, but
for 2 weeks.
Look at these. Ventura County beaches are also open. My nephew is a cop in Huntington Beach, and there was 40,000 people. What?
We're basically stuck indoors for another 2 months.
Yeah, we're gonna.
This is how I think about it. Like, I don't get stuck on these dates because the dates mean nothing. Mm-hmm. I will pay attention to reopening and returning to work when they say, like, oh my gosh, there is hope.
Yeah.
But like until then, like
we have an idea of what we're looking at instead
Right.
of just like,
instead of anticipating for a
Wait.
date, but like no.
And Tiffany, you texted me, and what were you telling me about Disney?
Oh, Disney is supposed to be out for the rest of the year. Like their
They're already
business analysts have come out, and they've said that it's most likely that Disney will not reopen until at least January.
And it makes sense because for one day for that place to be open is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And if they don't have the people showing up, it's negative daily.
Or if people show up and they get sick at Disney.
Yeah, that becomes like an epicenter of an outbreak. That's
Oh my gosh.
not good PR.
Yeah, I don't know which one you I was saying this to, but it's like I think I was telling you this, Tiffany, like the other day about it's like the PR surrounding all of it. Like you don't want to be the first business that has to come out and say, oh, we jeopardize the health of all these people because we reopened early. So for instance, like let's say Disney, if they reopen and then there's like an outbreak because all of these people went there, like that's going to look really bad. Or even like, let's make this reseller related and let's talk about reseller events. For instance, one that is in limbo is Posh Fest.
Mm-hmm.
If there were to be a Posh Fest, what, the PR around that, what if they have it and a bunch of people got sick?
We're all going to have to be in hazmat suits.
Yeah, we're going to look like the characters.
Fashionable hazmat suits, but
Right.
Easy. Look, we're all going to be in the big hazmat suits, but we all get the Gucci belt to put around on top of the
cinch your
hazmat.
waist.
There you go.
Back in. There you go.
Gotta have that Gucci belt.
There was this is like a little dark, but there was someone, I can't remember, New Jersey, they had to go to a funeral. And so there were two families that attended this funeral, small but small intimate thing.
Yeah.
Someone had tested positive, was infected with this, hugged people. 2 people died that this person hugged.
No.
Wow.
From a funeral.
Because
Did they know
didn't,
that they had it?
I think.
Oh, that's.
I mean, but even so, like it's the point that people are not following the thing. Like just because you look fine does not mean you can't have the thing.
Until it becomes a reality in your life, they're just refusing to accept it.
Yeah.
Like so, a few times, my aunt lives like 2 minutes away from us, and she'll drop off stuff, and she'll drop it off outside without seeing us. And I've gone to drop things off for her. I gotta say it was odd because in my family we hug and kiss every time we see each other.
Yeah.
To not even be close to my aunt and talking through a metal door was kind of odd. Yeah, I didn't give her a hug or a kiss, even though I know she's fine and she knows I'm fine. But there's still the maybe.
Yeah, my sister. Well, so my son, as you guys know, Oliver had his birthday this past week, and so when you're 9 and turning 9, having your birthday in quarantine, like under normal circumstances, we would have had a birthday party. So we haven't been able to obviously see any friends and have had very limited, if any, contact with some of our family members. But my sister-in-law drove over today just to drop off his birthday gift, and so they stayed in the car, and then we stood over here, and it sucked to not be able to.
Yeah, the thing I've seen a lot of people doing, and I don't know if she's on the chat, but people for their birthdays are getting the parades.
Oh yeah, the drive-by.
Yeah.
Drive-by means different.
Safe drive-bys.
Okay, thank you. Just want to make sure we understood. I don't want to drive by my house.
Yeah, we drove past. Actually, Oliver and I drove past a car yesterday, and it was all decorated, and it was like "Happy Birthday, so and so." And so I don't know if they were going to one of those parades or they were the happy birthday people, but yeah. What does this say? I hope we don't see any Goodwill thrift store shopping shaming for those states that open up early due to hotter weather.
Yeah, I don't know. The hard part is the shaming part is everyone needs to just do their part. And
yes.
If you're allowed to go shopping and you do your part to safely be shopping, then just take care of it. You're doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I think be mindful. I mean, if it's a sensitive subject, maybe it's best to just keep it on the DL.
Other people.
Yeah.
like part of me thought, well, maybe when everything clears up, I won't have, while I'm going through a wreck, somebody like right up on me trying to go ahead
Or
of me.
reaching over you.
Yeah.
Right.
Stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then Tiff made a good point. She said, you would hope, but that doesn't mean that will happen because people are people.
Oh, this is awful. I'm so sorry for you. I don't know how you say this.
Evie
Linen. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Very
wow.
sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm curious in the chat if anyone, in addition to our friend here, if they've been affected, like if they've known someone who's been sick, or, I mean, obviously I hope nobody's passed away, but I'm just curious.
Oh, your best friend.
Yeah, my best friend got it. He's down in border towns
McAllen,
of
Texas?
he's down in Texas, and he got it. But early on, he thought he was exposed. Even before he showed any symptoms, he felt he might have been exposed. So he quarantined himself early on, and sure enough, within a week of quarantine himself, he said like, "Okay, guys, I'm getting symptoms. They got worse." And
Yeah.
he's young. He's
a reporter for BuzzFeed,
Yeah.
so he quarantined himself because he didn't want to expose anyone that he might have to interview.
Yeah.
And he was quarantined. He quarantined himself for about 2 weeks. Symptoms were really bad. He got a telephone, like Zoom call,
Yeah.
where the doctor diagnosed him and then said, "Okay, go through the drive-through at our local clinic where they'll test you for COVID." About a day later, they let him know that he tested positive, and so he's been home, and he's still home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's left his home at all, because he's still trying to stay safe and not spread anything. If he's still...
I mean, he's gotten better, thankfully, but he said it was like a terrible one, like a full week of just terrible.
Yeah.
But he's our age, so he's young. He's for
He
the
works,
most part healthy.
He's like a healthy individual. He exercises, he eats well. He's not in the age that people were saying is the only age group that would get it. So
but just because he made it through fine didn't mean it was easy. Like he said, it was terrible.
Yeah, I have 2 family members now that I found out who, not close to me in physical location, who believe they had it. And they said they were ill, like they'd never been ill before. But they've been obviously staying home, similar to what you said, just trying to avoid people. Rags to Riches, is she a nurse? I know you guys know.
She was in last week's chat.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining us always. And we're always sending you our love and support because you are working on the front line. We so appreciate that.
She also has a YouTube channel, so go subscribe.
Everybody go check out. Yes, you want to support somebody working on the front line, go check out her YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm just catching up with reading these comments here. Oh,
yeah, I think it's just one of those things that if it wasn't a life or death situation, it'd be maybe a little bit different with the shaming, but like people's lives are on the line. So I think some of the comments are
agreed.
Yeah.
Like this is the thing that gets me, right? We are like, okay. And it's all because we run on money, right? The world runs and functions because of money. We need to make it. We need to spend it. We need to have it. But we're putting going back to work over health.
Right.
You can Lysol, you can wear a mask, but you are still in the presence of someone else.
Yeah.
Those are not 100% effective. It's just like, I mean, it's just like birth control. Like nothing is 100% effective, right? So
until I know I can't inadvertently kill someone by accident, like I'm gonna
don't be the person that hugs someone.
Yeah.
And kill somebody else.
And I'm gonna say it like to other people who think that it's okay to not follow the rules.
Yep.
I think right now it's part of our job.
I feel bad for was it Georgia? There's a couple states that are opening back up, and I'm like, people don't want to, like, there's people that absolutely do not want to go back to work and like put themselves in danger to then bring it back home. Like, and they don't have a choice because they need to pay their rent, they need to make money, etc. Which is all just like this circuitous thing around money, ultimately.
Yeah.
Instead of health.
I mean, just going through these comments here, it's actually quite a few people that regularly join us who have been affected. Lisette just said that her uncle, who's in a nursing home, the nursing homes, I feel so bad for those people.
My grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go see them.
Yeah, my husband's grandma, they had like an outbreak early on in Washington in her place, and so they went on full lockdown. So this week is the first week that they started taking them back outside again. So they wheel them out to the courtyard, but they have to be far apart from each other. But this is like her first time being outside again in like however long it's been now. What, 5 weeks? So I don't even know.
Yeah.
Vero. Oh, sorry. Vero said something.
Oh no,
about...
sorry. I'm just trying to catch up. Where did it jump?
No, it's okay. She's just talking like her kid and her husband both have asthma. Listen, I have really bad asthma as well. I think I talked about it, but like my asthma's been with me my entire life. So I'm extra like, I am not going outside unless I'm not going outside without a mask, or I'm not going into any public place without protection. And I'm in and out. Like I would love to go to Target and like spend all my time, but I'm in, I'm out. Goodbye.
Yeah. And I appreciate responses like this, like Tracy Thrifts it, like for people who are saying, because I know there's maybe could be a stigma around it, but people saying that maybe they believe they had it. You know what I mean? Because I think we do need to talk about that. Yeah, we may have had it. Like some of us may have had it. And it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean we have to, you know, like,
yeah.
I mean, we want to quarantine from those people, but it's not like.
Right. And I think it's an even weirder thing because we're all like, you know, everybody in the reselling community is in one way or another is like a public figure.
Right.
So to talk about it, like, it's kind of weird. It feels
Chrissy says she thinks she had it. So yeah, I mean, you know,
she said she felt really sick back then.
She was coughing for a while.
Yeah.
You guys should subscribe to this channel, Sell Quick, Ship Quick. Part-time resellers, now they're full-time, and full-time hustlers. They are a few of my favorite things. Let's see. My husband went from okay to needing intubation. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Know a few people, but they've recovered. I mean, thankfully, you know, we're hearing a bit of that, but that is probably for the younger people and not those who are immune compromised.
This is pretty crazy to think, like, the first episode that we did of this, I don't, like, we talked about, like, has anybody experienced anything? And to think, like, that, like, nobody, you know? So it says a lot that
Kim, she mentioned it in the chat, but she called me this morning because someone got diagnosed with COVID at her mom's nursing facility in Rhode Island. So that patient got taken out, but no one is getting tested.
Oh.
That's a confirmed case. Her mom called her to let her know that someone got tested positive, and Kim was asking her mom, are they testing everyone at the facility? She's like, no, we're not getting tested. It's business as usual. And the nurse happened to walk in while she was on the phone, and the nurse had a mask on, but no gloves, and confirmed with Kim that they were not doing any further testing on any of the patients or any of the nurses and doctors, not even the nurse who was in close contact with the COVID patient. Which I don't know if that's like normal. I mean, I know different states do it differently, but
I don't know that that's normal because, like I said, my husband's grandma, who's in a nursing home, they did test everybody. Like, so she got tested.
I think it's so state by state.
Well, state by state, and then even then, I think each facility, because a lot of times the convalescent homes are private owned. So
yeah.
Well, it's also like there's so many ads going on now. It's like, if you feel some type of way, virtually have a doctor appointment, and they're going to give you a whole bunch of questions to answer before you even think about leaving your home to maybe be eligible for a test. And like one of the first things is, what's your age? What are your symptoms?
Yeah.
This is probably allergies. Call me back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, I mean, utilize the virtual telehealth.
Yes.
It's incredible.
I mean, this comment, this just like breaks my heart. I can't even imagine having that job.
Well, that's what I'm experiencing with my grandpa right now. We have to have a scheduled time because all the nurses are going around with devices to do a Google Duo video chat because only the nurses can have contact with these family members, which is weird.
Kim says she doesn't want to tell anyone. She doesn't want to alarm passengers. Do you work as a flight attendant or something, Kim? What do you mean by passengers?
Wow. Passengers train? No.
I don't know.
Okay, I just did the same thing, Laura.
The gnats are everywhere.
Yes,
right
there was
now.
like
It's the heat. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Same. That's why, if you see in our story, you can see Ginger hunting with me.
Oh my God, that was so funny. Yes.
Wait, I was going to say something. Oh, I was going to say this. So my grandpa is in a facility. He was supposed to be transferred to a VA, like a veteran's home. It's not happening. 10 confirmed cases
In his?
Wow.
in where he was supposed to be transferred to.
Oh,
What?
10.
Wow.
Whoa.
So needless to say, that transfer is on pause.
yeah.
Vero, this is a very
Yeah, sorry. We took a turn.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll end it fun again. Don't worry. But we just want to be real. Like if you want us to be our most authentic selves, this is us.
And like pretty shockingly, we have really not talked about it like this in
No,
the
we
month and a half we've done these.
And
Which
we've been very conscious to not.
yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
Here's a bunny.
Yay, bunnies! Oh my gosh, so cute.
Look at those eyes. Look at
This
those
is
big old eyes.
Batman, and he has the paw of justice. It's just the one paw.
Yeah, he's all black except for his one paw.
So cute. Oh my gosh. Can always
There's-
count on animals to make people feel better.
Yeah.
Without fail.
How many people in the chat have been hugging their animals a few more times a day?
Oh,
Same. Oh
That
wait.
gnat that was just flying around me. I tried to
Yeah.
hug it.
That was a hug you gave it?
yeah.
Laura hugging her gnats.
I have a bunny too.
Aww.
Oh.
Winnie, look, there's a bunny. It's a bunene.
Yeah.
She's
Like,
staring
let me hunt
at
it.
the screen. Too.
Yeah, well, 'cause I always say bunnies are bunenes because we have bunenes in the yard.
Yeah.
Bunene. She's like, where? Yeah, who's got a pet here? Who's been cuddling up to them? Vero says, okay, despite it being sobering, she does appreciate, or appreciate us talking about it. Yeah, we just want to make sure we are acknowledging it. We don't want you guys to think that it's like not on our minds, because it definitely is. I mean, we're trying to keep, I think we're all trying to keep real / positive about sales and our futures. But at the same time, I think we are all concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always trying to be my goofy self and whatnot, but and I still do a lot more stuff behind cameras to goof around in the house. But I worry. My mom is up north and she works for a doctor, so she works as a nanny. She has to show up to work to take care of the kid because the doctor has to go to work. So she's still an essential worker, even though we don't think of nannies as essential workers. But in her case, she is. So she's still in and out, and she works for somebody who is in and out of a hospital. So I get worried. My brother's a fire department in Austin. He's in and out, and he says they have regulations for any possible COVID-related call, but
it's still scary.
It's still scary.
Yeah.
But
for sure. Oh, this
keep lighthearted.
Chrissy said that she's excited for all the new pet adoptions. Yeah. So I spoke with Ashley Day this past week, and she was like fostering a dog, and that foster has quickly turned into an adoption. Because it's hard to, once you take in an animal, who wants to give it back, right?
Which is why, we talked about it in the other episode about our big moo. But we were talking about fostering. But that is a big concern for us is, can we really foster, or is it just adopting, basically? Because we're not going to be able to give it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hard part. I mean, Laura, you said you've been on Pet Finder a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm just like torturing myself looking at Pet Finder every day.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I would love to get a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's also going to be a cost.
Right.
Right, which is why I'm not doing it right now. I'm like, I'm not financially stable at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, during shelter in place, like, yeah, it's all well and good until the day that you go out of town.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh, Liz says she's been looking at puppies too. You've been looking at pups for a while, Liz. So you're like,
Might be time to do.
you're like Laura. You're torturing yourself because I know that Liz has been talking about fostering. Yeah, it would be hard to give up. Let's just admit it. Foster is the short road to adoption.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you do a cat or a dog, Laura?
We were just talking about this earlier, Tiffany and Hugo. Like a dog is what I want, but I feel like a cat is like the smart way to go, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially for my sleeping habits, like they pointed out.
What is it? Can animals get sick from COVID?
Apparently,
I've heard that.
in New York,
Certain,
I think 2 cats got diagnosed.
cats, and then certain species of rodents in terms of like ferrets, I think, and some other.
Yeah.
I also saw that they're teaching dogs how to sniff out the disease, which I thought was interesting.
I think it's crazy. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but there's certain breeds of the hunting dogs. I think they're a beagle or something. They can sniff out cancer cells.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine how scary it is to be at a hospital and they walk around this dog and it stops and it comes close to you. I'm like, oh man.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, there's dogs that can tell when like a seizure's coming and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Dogs are so awesome.
They are.
Winnie.
My dog Winnie, she does that. I was going to ask you guys a question, but I can't remember. Oh, okay. So when things open back up, maybe we've talked about this before, but when things open back up, like what's your feeling? Like say, for instance, California was like, okay, guys, June 15th, things can start opening back up. I'm just throwing out a hypothetical date.
Yeah.
When would you be like at the thrift store on June 15th?
I think we'd still be like, if we still have things to list from home, we can still keep working the way we work.
Yeah.
Just to also, it's a weird way to put it, but when the new iPhones come out, we normally don't buy them right away because something might go wrong with it. So we wait until we see any problems that come out with the iPhone before we decide to join in the party.
Great analogy.
Yeah.
So, same thing. I'm not saying I want to wait and let people, experience the side effects, but I'm just like, look, if everyone else is and we can, do your best to be safe and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a
Yeah.
go outside.
Yeah.
It's going to there's going to be
And I
something.
think we're really, actually all of us on the chat are really fortunate that we're in areas that like it's being taken seriously. So they're not going to open up just, on a whim. Yeah. Like we're in high population areas that they're not going to put at risk or like test out to see what happens. So I think that gives me a little bit of hope, but also like it's weird to think because we go to the bins too. So bye Hope.
Bye Rax.
Goodbye. Have a good work day.
But yeah, I think it's one of those things like with the bins, I kind of want to let people like I want to see what, like you said, like how's that going to be? Like I'll hear from a couple friends when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even know if you could begin to like give an answer, Tiffany. Like what about the family restaurant?
Oh, we're closed, I guess.
But like if they were to announce like June 15th, stuff can open back up. Like has your family thought about that at all?
Well, to be honest, the family doesn't completely think ahead. Things just happen.
Also, like emotions is not something that we really speak of. I don't, like being from an Asian family, like emotions, feelings, things of that nature just don't get talked about.
But this is business. Business is not a feeling.
It is a feeling though, because it's actually family business. There's only a couple people that aren't family that work here.
Yeah, like it's 100% family in the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And so I think they want to work, but I don't think that any of them want to be exposed. And also like the overhead and all that, like all of that they're taking into consideration.
Yeah.
And our restaurant, the way that the food is, it's not like a regular, say like a Chinese restaurant with the takeout and it's like stir fries and stuff. Our stuff is in giant pots of stock. It's soup that gets cooked for many, many hours. And it's not like, oh, well, they're only making a small serving. They're making a large portion. If it doesn't sell that day, it's really difficult to say, oh, well, we could just freeze this meat.
Yeah.
Because the stock has already been made.
Or like she mentioned, certain dishes, you can just throw in X amount of ounces of meat and vegetables and keep the rest in the fridge for the next day. With us, all that already went in the soup and already got cooked. So it's hard to save it.
I think my family is going to reopen when it's clear. Like after the testing, like after people have been out and about for a while.
And even then, like say if they said a date, like whatever, 15, it would be like, all right, so 15 means the basic workers in terms of the people who are going to help clean up the kitchen will show up to just start cleaning.
Yeah, probably just start cleaning and prepping things. And
because our whole pipeline of ingredients has all been disturbed. So we have to, it'll probably be about a week or two before it would go from we can work to actually working, because it's going to take time. And I'm sure it's like that with a lot of businesses out there that are going to take time to be able to get going.
Do you guys have any, like Blake, do you have any concern about just where the clothes are coming from in terms of like, what if like the people who are making donations, Amanda brought this up, like what if the person who's dropped off some of these donations had the virus? Like, does that worry us? Like, do we know how long it lives on clothes?
Yeah, that worries me. I mean, but don't forget, some of us are ordering stuff online. We're getting pallets, we're getting boxes. Yeah. So it's similar, but we are not getting used clothing.
Right.
I mean, in these instances that I'm speaking of right now.
Right.
But I think it's more of like when I'm in, like, and maybe this is particular to LA, right? We've been to the stores that are already disgusting minus COVID, and have questionable characters, particularly a lot of homeless people. And sadly, those people are not being able to get tested, and like they're going to be up in our business.
Yeah.
And like that's what makes me nervous. And like people wearing gloves, people don't. It's like when someone's wearing a glove at a restaurant and then they take your money after they were just using it to touch food, take your money, do it, and then go back. And it's like so much contamination.
You might as well, it's the same as your hand. Like you're not using it properly.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be like a reduced capacity in physical work space as a solution to return to work. Like corporate businesses in particular. If you have 1,000 people in a building, I don't think all 1,000 people should go back to work. I think you should like cut it in half and stagger certain days of the week. Like your teams come in this day and then you work remote the other days. Not every job is able to do that, but I think there's going to be like a
corporations should hire Blake to help integrate the system. It's a great system.
Well, I'm also nervous. I've talked about this. I'm technically furloughed, but who knows how the company's business will do. It's a small business that supports small businesses, and I don't know. It's obviously not my decision to tell me when to go back.
Right.
But who knows what that solution will look like, and if it does extend beyond May, because that's where the conversation has gone through between myself and my employer.
Yeah.
Who knows what June 1st will be? I have no idea.
Yeah. And I think, for workplaces in general, right? I mean, there's obviously it's way more people are working at home, like telecommuting, all that sort of stuff. I mean, I do think that some industries potentially could change the way that they do stuff moving forward. I mean, I just know like from my husband's work, I said to him today, I said, has there been any talk about like going back, like when the office would open back up? And he was like, no, like none. There's been none. And maybe they're waiting on like the governor to say that, but I wouldn't be surprised for some jobs just to be now.
Yeah, you mentioned he has been like when he's working during the day. It's not like other people have said like, "Oh, my computer's on, but I'm hanging out at home." Like he's been working.
No, and without saying where he works, like he does work in real estate, and actually, it's been very busy. Real estate, shockingly, people are definitely taking advantage of this time already. So it's not slow right now.
One of our friends on Instagram, her husband does like the refinancing.
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, refinancing.
He's super busy.
Yep.
And he's working his full-time schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that.
Digital, like,
yeah, that makes sense. Sorry.
I've entertained moving.
Moving where?
I don't know, but I'm like, okay, well, what? This is the thing. It's all just like, how can I lower my cost of living?
Yeah.
I'm also thinking like, okay, I could resell full time. Absolutely not how I want to live in LA.
Yeah.
So I would need to go somewhere else where I could have like literally like half the cost of my expenses.
You're leaving us already?
Oh, no. Like I have zero desire. Like I would need to go there with a purpose.
Yeah.
And I don't have any place to go with a purpose. And I like it here. Like I really love it here.
Well, where were you thinking? Like you're saying that, but like what areas were you thinking?
I mean, I looked at Phoenix purely because I want to be in like a warm place with sun. And I can get like you can get like a 1 or 2 bedroom in Arizona, in Phoenix particular, for like the same that I'm paying now. Laura, could you imagine a 2-bedroom apartment?
Right? We pay like a house mortgage.
Oh, it's double my aunt's mortgage.
Studio.
It's double my aunt's mortgage. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, we're Tracy's good luck charm.
I'm gonna move to Spokane, Bill. Spokane.
Stay on your sales, Tracy.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Oh, Teresa said a lot of empty spaces. I think there is a possibility that there could be a lot of empty office spaces because businesses are going to see how they were able to operate normally without a central location, or just downsizing. Maybe if you had a large office space, you'll go to a smaller one. So
yeah, well, it's been finding out who needs to essentially be in the office all the time.
Bye, Tori. Bye, Bill.
Bye, Tori. Bye, Bill.
Yesterday we saw Green Hornet. It's not the best movie, but it's not terrible.
but it's not the greatest, apparently.
Yeah.
We also saw Onward per Bill and Tori's suggestion. That was cute.
It was
Oh, you still haven't seen it, Denali?
I still haven't. I don't know why. I'm surprised.
I haven't either. Don't hate me.
It's a good movie. I like it. Besides being a really nice animation.
Yeah. We really enjoyed the movie, but I cried.
Any Pixar movie, I feel like you're gonna cry.
Go watch it tonight. You guys can all cry with us.
Yeah, that's what Tori just asked. She said, "Did you cry?"
Oh yeah, I cried.
Like silently weeping in the corner.
I swear. And again, it wasn't on purpose, but there's always a tearjerker in the movies. But we saw that movie the day before. It was my dad's, like, whatever you call it. Dad.
Oh yeah.
And the whole movie is about Dad coming back, and I'm like, oh my.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Okay, so let's talk TV show recommendations for the week, to bring it up a notch in our mood here. So what have we been watching on our Hulus, our Primes, our HBO? Y'all been watching him? What, you got a security camera in his head?
Blake, you go.
You go, Blake.
So I took a recommendation from Denali to binge a show called Fleabag. It was so good. I binged it in one night.
I knew you would.
2 seasons, one night.
It's possible.
I have fallen in love with the priest, which I found out he's gay in real life. So I was like, I have a chance. And apparently he's single too now. That is so good. What else? Will and Grace, the series has officially ended for the 2nd time. So that was what I caught up on. I've started watching C on Apple Plus, which it's like for Apple TV or like Mac products, you can have Apple TV Plus, which is like their own originals. So like the Oprah show, the movie or the series C is with Jason Momoa, and it's about like how funny a virus happened, and like 200 years later, everyone's blind. But there's babies that get born that have the ability to see, and they're being hunted because it's like a witch thing. So
Oh,
if you're
Tori-
into that.
I kind of
Tori
want
started Fleabag. What do you think of it, Tori? Do you like it? Wait, what'd she say? Only two? Oh yeah, she'll continue. Good.
Sexy Priest. Oh
It's
my
like
god.
it's a work of art. It really is.
I mean, I'm not gonna ruin anything. I don't want to ruin anything for people, but
What? Say it.
the paintings falling down.
You know, second season, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
You know the painting falling down.
Wait, all I can think of is the glass.
When she goes to visit him at the church.
And they do the
Oh,
confessional, and then things start happening. And,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh my god. But like literally, oh my god. You know?
What about you, Tugo? What have you been watching?
To go.
We're finishing up The Americans because we're behind on TV.
Yeah, well, we have different like
I love Grace and
the
Frankie.
mood. So like The Americans, it's that middle mood because it's dark. There's murder, there's the awkwardness, but it's spies. And then we have one what's the Firefly one?
Oh, Little Fires Everywhere.
There you go.
So we're watching that. We love that.
But that one is like one episode at a time because it's real intense.
Yeah, so we're currently watching Little Fires Everywhere, which is released as
weekly.
And then we're watching The Americans. And then I just finished McMillions per the recommendation in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll probably start Fleabag as our nightly show.
Yeah, on my own, I started watching Waco, which Tim put on there. I also, something random, I do random older movies to like lighten the mood. So I'm almost done with the Vacation series. So I saw the Family Vacation one, I saw Europe Vacation, and I'm finishing Vacation in Vegas right now too.
All the vacation. You just want to be on vacation.
Yeah. Well, the movies don't make vacations fun.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe maybe it makes you not want to do it. Laura, what have you been watching? What's your trash TV?
I haven't been watching much TV. I did watch there's a rom-com on Netflix that just came out that was like, meh, but I can't remember what it was called now.
It had the word wedding in it.
Yeah, something wedding. And it was like in Italy or something like that, somewhere, Europe. But yeah, it was okay. It was like funny, but not, it was weird.
We started watching this show. It's on HBO, I think. It's called Run. I think I told Laura about it. So
yeah.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who is the star of Fleabag, and she also wrote for Fleabag, she's got a new show that she wrote, and I guess she's going to show up in at some point. So far, we're in one episode. It's good. It's interesting so far.
It's considered a rom-com too, isn't it? Like it has like
it is comedic so far. So yes, it's
okay.
And it is romantic. So yes, you're right. It's a rom-com. Yeah.
Pandas Pickens. Fleabag is either on Hulu or Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay, cool.
One of those.
Well, it's Amazon Prime, I think.
Prime, yeah.
On Hulu.
I keep seeing everyone saying Little Fires Everywhere.
I think it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Waco. I've seen quite a few people say Waco.
Yeah.
That one's good too.
I forgot the guy's name that is, the leader of that Waco cult thing. But I was talking to Pierre's podcast, and he didn't refer to it as Waco. He was referring to the show as the guy's name. He's like, "Oh, I'm watching this show," and I was like, "Oh no, I'm watching this other show
called Waco."
And I didn't say Waco. I was just talking about about how this. We're talking about the same show. It's just I called it Waco, and he called it by a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys watch Big Little Lies?
My husband did. I didn't.
Oh,
I did the first episode.
But either way that your husband watched it.
Yeah, he
really liked it, but I haven't
too.
I haven't caught up on the second season, so I think I'm gonna go back to rewatch the first and then watch the second.
I really like the soundtrack too. The soundtrack's just like fun to like put on in the background.
Yes.
You know what I just thought about? Somehow maybe we'll do just a movie night, us, and somehow FaceTime each other and watch Dumb and Dumber.
I told Hugo that was one of my favorite movies.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Same.
When I was like 10 and it came out, 9 or 10 years old, my dad and I went and saw it. Best movie ever. So, oh yeah, Kim's with you. She said a Netflix party.
We
Yeah.
can.
We can do that.
I don't know. Is it still a feature, or did I make that up? That you
No.
used to be able to
No,
watch?
yeah, I feel like there was like an app or something, like a party watch.
It's a Chrome extension.
Oh, okay, so you could watch this, and it's watching at the exact same time.
And it's just like a chat. It's just like this.
Really?
basically. Yeah,
It's
no
on
video, but
Is it not YouTube?
Well,
no,
no, it's its own extension, right?
It's Netflix, but it's like an extension of It's like an extension through with Chrome.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this.
Wait, I need to share something. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Do you guys know of this account, Betches?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
They just posted something and it hits home.
What? What'd they say?
They just made a list of everything that should stop happening right now because of Corona.
Uh-huh.
The coronavirus influencers. Let me read this to you.
Okay.
Now is not the time to try Instagram Live. Just because we are your captive audience, it does not give you the right to torture us. And this is the best part. Oh my God, I'm crying. And stop saying quarantini.
They're literally attacking you, Blake.
This is a personal, and
Personal attack.
I will not. There's more.
What? Tell us another one.
Oh my God, it's so bad. Another one is popping out for an iced coffee. And support some-
Are they watching like videos?
it's called the asshole. This is one oh sorry, the A word. Sorry.
Yeah.
Despite social distancing being literally the law, there are still people who would just insist on just popping out for a nice coffee. Stop being an A person and make your coffee at home and rip up $6 if you need to get your coffee fixed.
That's hilarious.
But like, we've done that twice.
Like, we should do that bingo. Like, how many of us have done this?
Okay, well, do you support the local business?
It's so hard.
100%.
No, right? Like, do you go to support the local business by supporting, buying their coffee, or you stay completely away, not give them any business, and let them run to the ground?
Yeah, we're in like this weird catch-22 right now.
Right. Right.
And then it's like, okay, well, I won't go out, but I'm going to use Instacart to go get my
So we're
groceries.
going to send someone else out to go get
Yeah, and who's going out for 8 to 10 hours a day because that's what they're doing for their living right now, and coming back and touching my groceries.
Right. Yep.
And then it's like, well, I didn't go out technically, so I mean, I stayed home, but I paid for somebody else to do the middleman work.
How many people reselling are going to the post office?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Right. So for mine, I actually just go to the loading dock.
Yeah. Ours doesn't have an easy access to the loading dock. They close it because it's right next to a big like homeless.
Freeway. And it's the freeway. The freeway entrance.
Yeah, nearby it.
Yeah. Who follows
Preach.
somebody online who does Instacart?
Oh, me. What's that?
I'll do.
Yeah, I'm like, isn't it so fascinating watching
Look at
that?
Oh, the Instacart stuff and the money. Although it sucks, like I've been seeing it. It's not. I think it's more popular to talk about it than it's happening. But the whole baiting.
Oh yeah.
The
Mhm.
Instacart.
Oh yeah.
But I've seen that it doesn't happen that often. But it's
No, I
important.
don't think it happens too often.
It seems like it like kind of evens itself out, but still shame on those people that do
For
that. Yeah.
And also, if you're ordering out, like you better be tipping first and foremost, regardless of COVID or not. But you better be given like at least 25% to these people, minimum.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you can't, then you should not be ordering out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tiffle Closet said that she or he did it, but the pay structure turned to crud. I'm curious though, have you done it in these current circumstances, or you did it like 6 months ago? Because I follow people now who are like clearing like, $50 a trip.
Yeah,
So-
no, people are making good money in it, but it comes down to the balance. It's what you need and what, like, thankfully we're resellers that can afford to adjust our business and work from home.
Yeah.
Wait, someone was talking about 3-day wait for Instacart.
Yeah.
I signed up to get alerted when Amazon Fresh could deliver 2
Mhm.
weeks ago. No update since, because there's so many people trying to not go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten an update.
Look at that. Lisette made $750 last week.
Yes, honey.
Nice.
Set a little bit away for taxes. Okay, don't forget taxes.
Wait, what is this? Mar E says, I currently tip way less.
I hope you're kidding. Or maybe this is like a spam chatter.
I'm mostly putting it up because they want to admit it and I can publicly shame. So there we go.
Wow.
Shame.
I use it to tip up mailers. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I think right now Instacart should be kind of like, so I'm just full of analogies today. But you know, like when you go to an ATM machine and you have to pay a fee, you don't want to just take out like $10 and then pay $3 in fees. So when I do, I'm like, I'm taking out $60 and I'll pay my $3 fee anyway.
Right, gotta make it worth it.
Instacart, make it worthwhile so that you don't feel like you're tipping a lot on a small purchase. Like, you know, buy your case of chips.
Yeah. I woke up to a notification that SBA Grant had checked my credit. Ooh, that's interesting.
Hopefully that's a good thing.
Yeah, hopefully that means you're going to get money.
Yeah, hopefully that means they're looking at your application period.
I mean, interesting that they checked your credit though.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I definitely know a lot of people who are doing Instacart right now who are ordering from it. So I think it's popular up in my area. It's probably.
Yeah, no, I mean, because between us, I go to the market about once a week, and yeah, I see them out and about. All the
you can always tell because they're on their phones, like looking at the pictures.
Mm-hmm. Frustrated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm still going to the grocery store, but always wearing a mask. Yep, that sounds like a good idea. I think both places are.
I finally got gloves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing that I was telling Tip that, like, we have gloves right now, but when we run out, it's hard to buy gloves right now.
Yeah.
It's been 6 weeks of trying to get gloves, and I got one box.
I think, well, right at the beginning of when this happened, as our restaurant was closing down, we had gloves stored, so we were able to take home the gloves from the restaurant.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's the nice thing. If you work in an industry that already had gloves, I thought about that, like manufacturing places that already had tons of gloves. I mean, you know, and some, of course, like, you know, people want to be like, they should donate that to hospitals, but it's like, well, if it's also an essential business, they need those gloves themselves. So that's
Exactly.
a tough part of it.
I was going to say, and the guys, Pure Hustle Podcast were talking, and so one of the things I've had trouble looking for us, and it's, again, first world problem, is flour for baking cookies, because I like cookies and she makes good cookies. But he mentioned that you can try to contact the wholesalers that normally sell to restaurants, because they're having trouble too, because they can't sell to the restaurants, so they're stuck with a lot of inventory, you know, because at the Bonds, you're not going to go up and buy 50 pounds of flour. So you might be able to reach out to these guys, buy your 50 pounds of flour, which sounds like a lot, but you might be able to buy 50 pounds of flour for like $8. And you can share with your family that might need it.
Yeah.
So you can always try to reach out to some of those other wholesalers right now that are stuck with inventory.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even like, say, example of my family, I went out and I bought 50 pounds of onion, but I gave to my family that all stuck. That wouldn't be an overload of onion.
Yeah.
It's their option.
Right. Like you were agreeing that the mask is uncomfortable. Sorry, Laura, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say because Blake put his mask on, but just the being 90 degrees today and trying to wear a mask is like brutal.
That's why I didn't go to the grocery store.
Yeah, I put it on just to do laundry, and I like had sweat just pouring down this area of my face.
It's also like I'm a hot breather. Like I'm a heavy hot breather. Okay, and with the glasses, with the mask, and this isn't a thin mask, so like, you know, trying to be more protective, but it's almost like suffocating. Like I start to get anxious because because I start to think about, I don't breathe enough to fog the glasses, so try to breathe out the bottom, and then
subconsciously breathing.
You know, I'm like, it's a constant battle, and I'm like, I just won't go anywhere.
I don't know if this person is like trolling us or what.
Oh my God, yes. I would love a cookie inside my mask, honey.
Mm.
Oh, they like your mask. Where did you get it?
Thank you. So actually, Amy, I don't know if she's in the chat. I don't think she is. One of my followers gave me this custom mask, and it says Posh Boss Blake on it, and I love it.
Yeah.
That is
Have
really
fun.
good.
And it's like nice. It stays on.
Do your
It's great.
glasses fog up when you wear it?
Ugh, Denali. I'm basically, I might as well like get windshield wipers for my glasses. Like it's so bad. It's like really, really hot breathing,
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't gotten my Johnny West masks. I ordered mine, but no rush. I've got masks, but I wonder when those will ship. I put them on timeout. Oh, thank you, Liz.
Thanks, Liz.
The person, their comment, the cookie, Mr. Cookies.
That was like the guy earlier that was like, oh, what kind of chat is this? What kind of chat room is this? Like, we're not in AOL days, sir.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody popped in and said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
like,
didn't see it.
it was like,
He got blocked though. Did he say something mean? Because someone.
it was just odd. It
Oh.
was it was like clearly like trying to be up in our business.
Yeah.
Can I just bring up how Blake has a fidget spinner?
Yeah, what's up, fidget spinner?
I'm
Did you
sorry.
buy a bunch to resell them?
No, stop it.
He's like, I have 600 of these behind it.
On the other side, it's actually branded Posh Boss. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it helps with my anxiety, like genuinely, because I can fidget, for lack of a better term, with it. I've been using it all day.
I before those became a thing, I saw the ones that are shaped in a dice.
Cubes.
Yeah, that have a different
The button.
inside. Yeah, and I thought those were amazing. And then these came out, and I was like, well, this is just a craze, but it's not really for the people that really benefit from it.
Right.
Look at you. He's like a pro. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh, honey, look, watch.
Oh,
what? Okay, put it on your nose now.
And then on your head.
I feel like we need that one
Wait.
circus song.
Stick your tongue out. Put it on the tip of your tongue.
Stop. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna try something. Ready?
SETI.
Can you see that it's glow in the dark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the dark. It's
Yeah.
not that bright. It's not that bright.
I feel like you're going to tell us a ghost story now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Swimmer. What is a swimmer something?
Memorization.
Where do you live? Dollar Tree has toilet paper.
I still can't find paper towels. That's where I'm struggling.
Really, Laura? I've got
no,
literally
Laura has
15 from Costco. Do you want some?
H Mart didn't have it, Laura?
H Mart,
No.
99-cent stores have them. They had a big pile of them.
She's been. Yes, Kim. Listen, it's honestly like it's. I play with the holes. I play with like in here.
You need to level up. Look at this. Liz, her husband had a fidget spinner that had lights and Bluetooth.
Why do you need Bluetooth?
Bluetooth. What you doing with the blue? How does that?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe
Oh my
it's like counting
Oh,
the
it plays a
RPM.
song. You know the song that all the toys had when we were a kid? The one that plays in
Oh,
every
I'm trying to
language?
think of it. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Like all the Chinese toys and the Latinos toys play the same song. Probably because it came from the same factory.
yeah, but it was like
Wait, my friend bought toilet paper at Denny's. They had it on the takeout menu.
Oh my gosh. I've heard of that though. That
all the restaurants do that now. Like if you order from a restaurant, it's like a family pack, and you can buy like a $40 family pack, and it'll be a rotisserie chicken, a cup of rice, a salad, and a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, so
Postmates.
Tender Greens.
Oh, Tender Greens does it.
Yeah, so Tender Greens is doing meal packs.
Wow.
And it depends on the size how
A
many
lot of them are.
rolls comes with them.
Tender Greens is so good too. I should see if they have a.
I was thinking of for us, they have a picnic pack, and comes with one toilet paper roll, which is okay. But it comes with all the different meat and cheese cuts with a bottle of wine and crackers.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, some of the
And then toilet paper also?
Yeah, and one roll.
They're like, yeah, you're going to need this.
You're gonna
Yeah,
eat
after
this.
you eat all this cheese.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like people are starting to find toilet paper. Oh, Clorox wipes? Yeah, no Clorox wipes.
No wipes. I haven't seen any of those or alcohol. I see the what do you call it? Hydrogen peroxide is back in stock fully, but
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, somebody found paper towels at the 99-cent store.
Yeah.
Have you been to the 99-cent store, Laura?
I don't think we have one near me. I know.
You have plenty of 98 and more.
What about the Daiso?
I was going to say Daiso, but they're more like.
We don't really have paper towels though.
Yeah.
It's
You get reusable toilet paper there. I don't know.
I need to check CVS.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just about timing, which might be a challenge for you, Laura. So if you wake up early when the store opens, they might have it, but
well, I've noticed toilet papers everywhere now. It's the paper towels that I can't seem to find.
So what time did everyone wake up today? I'm gonna shame all of us.
Well, let's start who woke up the earliest, and I think we all know who. What time did you wake up?
Today was approximately 8:15 a.m.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
I can't sleep in later. Like it's like not even if I go to bed at 2:30 like I did 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But
Okay. 7 a.m.
Right.
I think then Denali is next.
Yeah.
I was pretty late. I woke up at noon.
Earlier, yeah, we were 12:30.
Yeah.
Oh my
4:45. Mm-hmm.
What time did you wake up, Laura?
I don't even want to say. It's just gonna
Like,
be
like right
She's
before the
after
live.
us.
Right.
yeah, it was bad today. But in my defense, like 2 days ago, our smoke alarm went off in the entire building, which is like it's not like the chirping noise. It's like
it's a
like
full-on blare.
it's a full alarm. Went off at 5 a.m. So we all had to evacuate, and we were all standing outside and like waiting to figure out what's going on. So ever since then, I've just been like all sorts of messed up.
Okay, I see a lot of like 8 and 9 a.m.s. Panda's Pickings is our people at 11:30.
Yeah.
Liz woke up early, but she had a 3-hour nap, so it's basically like waking up at noon.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Lindsay got up at 5 a.m. Oh, because she wanted to bid on something on ThreadUp.
Well, on our defense too, and I know we're talking to Denali like 3 in the morning. We went
slept like right before 5.
Yeah, we went to sleep just shy of 5 a.m.
That's like the time that I was falling asleep too.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, okay. Don't you have a kid that wakes you up? My son, as he grew a little bit older, became a great adult sleeper. He's like a teenager. So no, it's not a problem in my family. And then even if he does wake up, he's at an age now that we say like, go play.
He's like, I was gonna say, I feel like he would like cook you guys breakfast.
Yeah.
One time he did, and he hasn't done it since because it didn't work out so well, but we came down in the morning and he had poured bowls of cereal for me and Kyle, my husband. He had poured bowls of cereal for us with milk, but they had been sitting there for like an hour.
Oh.
But yeah, so we were like, oh, next time don't do the milk. But yeah,
That's
so he tried.
How can you explain to your kid like, we woke up later than you, so don't
You did it right. We just slept more.
Yeah.
That's funny. 11:28 a.m.
That's very specific, Grace Ma. You know what? I didn't wake up at 8:15. It was approximately 8:14 and 30 seconds.
Do you take a nap at all, Blake, or no?
No. I feel disgusting after a nap.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Last night was earlier than Thursday into Friday. It was probably like 12:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's about like 8 hours of sleep, so that's pretty decent. Yes, he tried. Bless his heart. Well, okay, we're coming up. We're just past 2 hours, so I guess we should probably wrap it up. Does anybody have any final thoughts from my panel or any questions in the chat? Anybody have anything to add? Go for it.
So a couple of us, and let us know in the chat if you're one of these folks, we're able to get our hands on a special box from ThreadUp.
Yeah.
Can I talk about it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I don't want to like ruin anything.
Oh, no.
So for the first time to our knowledge, ThreadUp in the rescue box section had, get ready for it, They had designer boxes that were $300, not DIY, regular designer boxes. I know Denali was able to get one. I was able to get one.
We were late to the party.
We
No.
slept.
We were walking.
Oh no,
We were
it was
out
like
for our walk.
5 minutes after you let us know.
It was fast. They like showed up and it was gone.
Gone. Yeah.
But basically it's 15 designer items it was $300. Stay tuned for those unboxings that hopefully will come out next week. We should be getting them around like Wednesday-ish.
I hope so. Yeah, it seemed like they were shipping quick. Antique Boutique said merchandise was DIY. So they're not supposed to be. That's not how they're advertised.
Yeah, it wasn't. I know that they have done additional drops since the one that we did.
Yeah.
But the first one we did, I think I screenshotted it somewhere. It's just advertised designer items, 15 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, because if they come in DIY condition, ThredUp, in my experience, has always been good. So if they're not to be in good condition, then I will ask for a refund.
Same.
So yeah,
That's
I'm plus I love a mystery box, so I'm always game.
Especially like, what could this be? Because it said it could be clothing or accessories.
Yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, it'll be fun. Okay. ASMR. Tiffany and Hugo, do you have any videos dropping this week you want to talk about, promote?
Well, I just got to edit it, but we're going to drop our at-home sourcing video Monday.
And we're doing our garage reorganization.
Yeah, that'll be filmed throughout the week. And then our usual what sold, except our what sold this time is going to include our awesome slide sales. So that's also fun.
Blake, what videos do you have coming up, Blake?
I have a bunch. So I have a few B&G trading box reviews coming. Were they good? Were they bad? Stay tuned the next couple of weeks to find out. And of course, my what sold that'll come out on Monday morning.
Laura, what videos are you thinking about making?
I got nothing right now.
Well, I gotta say, your styling video was really cool. The way you put
yes.
Because I was like, how is she gonna make a slip look like it looks like it's true? Yep, she did it.
I appreciate that.
What day did that come out this past week?
It was on Monday, and I was really trying to push for another Monday release, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm in a mood these days, so it's hard to pump out videos.
Well, if you guys haven't watched Laura's new video, go check it out. It is a fun one.
Really good.
She takes vintage. You're taking vintage items and then just restyling them for modern, like fashion.
Yeah,
like we're seeing now, right?
Designers that and I think
the true winner, in my opinion, was the outfit you wore in the video.
I know. I had a lot of people say that. Thank you.
Yeah, it was super cute. I don't know. I need to film some videos, so maybe I'll have something out too this week. I have inventory, so I'm going to do some unboxing probably. So, which is fun to be able to go back to doing unboxings like Blake said. It's nice to have inventory to be able to do a haul video because that's what people like to see.
Yes.
But thank you again, you guys, for joining me as usual. I think next week, unless Laura wants to say she wants to host, it could be Laura. If not, it will be Tiffany and Hugo to go. And then Blake, and then me again. And then every week we'll ask Laura again and again. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Tiffany and Hugo, go check them out. SellQuickShipQuick on Instagram and YouTube. You can check out
podcast.
And what?
And podcast.
Podcast. So they are now converting their YouTube videos into a podcast format. So you can check out their episodes there. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere. You can find podcasts. You can find Blake on poshbossblake.com for his Etsy cards, which are super cute. You guys should check those out. And then on Instagram and YouTube. And then you can find Laura on Instagram and YouTube under Laura Von V on both platforms, right? Laura Von V on both of those platforms. And check out her Etsy and eBay and Poshmark stores as well. But other than that, thank you guys. Appreciate
Thanks for having us.
Thanks everybody.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, you all.
Yes.
Thumbs up. Wait, don't end it. Don't end it. Hold on.
Okay, I won't.
We're at 77. There's 159. We're getting to 100. We're getting to 100 thumbs ups on the chat. 100 thumbs ups on the chat. I'm gonna fidget spin till we get 100 thumbs ups. 100 thumbs ups for the
I feel like that helped the last time.
fidget spinner. We're fidget spinning. We're fidget thumbs up into we're spinning. We're thumbs up in. Oh my God, it's just me. Look at me, I'm fidget spinning. We're getting 100 likes on the video. 100 likes on the video. Oh, 100 likes on the video. Woo! It's Saturday Night Live. 100 likes on the video. I'm not stopping till we get 100 likes. 152 people watching. 100 likes or I'm gonna get angry. We at 100. Yeah.
Are we?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are. Yes,
Yep.
we are.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just keep dancing because we enjoyed that.
Mhm.
I was trying to figure out. I was like, how do we make? Oh, I wanted to make you the solo though. Oh.
I think I have to be the person doing it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh no, I don't like this. Good Lord. There we go.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thanks for dancing, Blake.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Everybody loves that. Okay. What does it say? I'm gonna unlike so Blake keeps singing.
It's gonna be tutoring at 99, 100, 99.
Yeah, it just keeps dipping below. All right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Bye.